The British Racing School is based here in Newmarket, but we work with young people and indeed racehorse trainers all over the country. The National Racing College, they're based in Braithwaite, just outside of Doncaster, but similarly have a national reach. So we're two independent charities, but we work very closely together. Our programmes are reasonably similar. We run the jockey coaching programme on behalf of the British Horse Racing Authority, but we're first and foremost an educational and training establishment working really hard to produce racing grooms and work riders for the industry. So it's about that entry-level training for young people looking for their first job in racing, so working for racehorse trainers in the yards. So we get funding from the Education and Skills Funding Agency, as any other FE college would do. We also receive some funding from the racing industry, which largely originates from the HBLB, the Horse Race Betting Levy Board. And then the sort of third large chunk of our funding we raise ourselves through charitable donations, running a conference and events centre, and providing training and education for people who self-fund. And typically they are 16 to 24, but the majority 16 to 18, living away from home for the first time. So we have a big life skills programme as well as the riding and the horse care to make sure that young people are ready to take that step into work and into employment. There are racing schools in other racing jurisdictions. Some of them focus more specifically on jockeys. So there's a jockey academy in South Africa. The French have a slightly different system. Their school is known as AFASEC, and the young people stay there for a lot longer, but do some mainstream education alongside the riding. So France has a slightly different system to us. We did in the past have quite strong links into Scandinavia, but unfortunately with Brexit that means that they now would have to self-fund rather than being funded by the government here. And we also run lots of jockey training and some work rider training as well for other racing jurisdictions, the Middle East, Turkey, and the Korean Racing Authority being three regular clients.